I got moisture where moisture is not supposed to be. Hey, welcome back and thanks for joining me at the Flash Performance Tiny Garage. I got a brand new, to me, air compressor. And I live in the Midwest, and one of the things we have in the Midwest that we struggle with is temperature change. If you don't like the temperature, just wait a couple days, it'll change. 3 days ago it was 20 degrees and snowing. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 60 degrees. And what happens in my garage is that humidity just settles into everything. It just gets so soaking wet. I have a dehumidifier in here, but with the temperature changes, it really wreaks havoc on my compressor and my air tools because I get so much water in the tank. Well, my air compressor is stuck in a corner, and it's not exactly the easiest thing to get to, especially when you have a car in the garage. So today, I am going to install a tank drain from Milton Industries. This is going to make my life so much easier. No longer do I have to go down and turn that valve on and off to be able to drain it. This will automatically do it for me. So on the front here, you can see that there's a timer, and that not only adjusts the time of how often it discharges and releases that moisture, but for how long it releases that moisture. So this is threaded on both sides, so I can thread this onto my current drain valve that I'm going to leave open, and then I can actually run that outside so it vents that moisture outside, so I don't have that moisture just blowing into my garage all the time. So this is going to be an easy setup. It's just thread on, and plug in. Let's do it. Here we are at the base of my compressor. I'm just going to show you. That was from one day. That's a lot of moisture coming out of there. So I'm going to put this valve on, I'm going to plumb it outside, and we're going to save me some headaches. So as you can see, I don't have a tremendous amount of room back here to be able to get that on and twist it around with all the solenoid and everything attached to it. So what I'm going to do is, these guys at Milton, they are thinkers. There's a nut right here on the top. Take that off. And now this is the part that I have to worry about screwing on to the compressor. So that gives me a lot more room to work. Now that we're all hooked up, we'll go ahead and turn the valve on. We have two timers here. This side, the left side, is for how long the discharge will last, and then the right side is how long between discharges. So I'm going to crank mine up to 45 minutes. I don't need my discharge to last very long, so I'm going to crank that one down. We're going to go ahead and test it. Yet another awesome product from Milton Industries. Make sure you go to their website, miltonindustries.com, check the description below for all the information. There's a couple of things to think about whenever you're ordering your relief valve. The first would be the size. So there's three different options in sizes. You can get them in 1/4 inch, 3/8, and in 1/2 inch. The other one is voltage. You can get it anywhere from 115 volts to 230 volts. So depending on your application, make sure that you order the right one. Now, on my application, since I am a hobbyist and I just work in the garage occasionally, usually in the evenings, I hooked mine to the light switch. So that way, whenever the lights are on, that means the compressor is usually on. So that way it can cycle through every 45 minutes for about a second and a half of drain time. And then that discharges outside to get all the moisture outside. So that's not making all that racket inside the garage. So make sure you check it out. Part number's in the description. I'm Chad from Flash Performance. We'll see you next time.